Hey New Hope kids! Trista here, and I am so excited that it's finally time for our virtual VBS. We're going to have a lot of fun together over the next few weeks, and I'm thankful that you decided to join me. Oh, sorry, still have my mask on. Over the last few months, you've probably had to wear a mask, or if you haven't, you've definitely seen people wearing them. Really weird time that we're in, but I'm just thankful we're all in it together. Now, we're not all here physically together because of it, but we can still be together virtually, and I'm so thankful that you decided to join us. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be playing games, singing songs, and discovering what it means to focus on God. We might not be able to see God with our eyes, but we can learn more about Him when we take a closer look. We're gonna get things kicked off with a little game called Get in Focus. Kelly's gonna take you through the game. Let's see how you do.
This will be a fun one, and we can all play together. First, you'll see a blurry picture like this. Can you guess what it is? How about now? Right, it's a pair of glasses. Glasses can definitely help you focus. When you put them on, it turns something blurry like this into this. Much better. Okay, let's look at a few more blurry pictures. As quickly as you can, try to guess what they might be. All right, let's play! What do you think this is? Let's make it a little sharper. If you think you know, shout it out. It's a magnifying glass! Good job. All right, let's try the next one. What could it be? Let's make it a little less blurry. Binoculars! What about this one? A little sharper. If you guessed telescope, you're right. Let's see this one. Kinda hard, huh? Let's make it a little less blurry. It's a microscope. And how about this one? Let's make it sharper. Who guessed contact lenses? Great job!
So how did you do? I bet you got them all right. But right now what we're gonna do is one of my most favorite things to do in the whole wide world, which happens to be a way we can focus on God. So go ahead, stand up and get ready to move as we sing to God and tell Him how much we love Him.
I've got joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Joy down in my soul to stay, and nothing's gonna take it away. Joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Whatever comes my way, I'll be okay. 'Cause I've got joy. Oh, I've got joy. Come sunshine or rain, when things don't go my way, still my joy can stay. 'Cause you give me blessings every day. I've got joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Joy down in my soul to stay, and nothing's gonna take it away. Joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Whatever comes my way, I'll be okay. 'Cause I've got joy. Oh, I've got joy. You fill my heart with hope. You're everywhere I go. So even if I'm feeling low, I still got this one thing, this I know. I've got joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Joy down in my soul to stay, and nothing's gonna take it away. Joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Whatever comes my way, I'll be okay. 'Cause I've got joy. Oh, I've got joy. Every new sunrise gonna fix my eyes on the one who never fails. I'm gonna make some noise 'cause you give me joy, and it's never ever going away. Every new sunrise gonna fix my eyes on the one who never fails. I'm gonna make some noise 'cause you give me joy, and it's never
Okay, ready? Go. Oh, that is a beautiful blue. Look at that. That is, okay, here we go.
It's bubbling!
It's alive! Oh, okay, you see us, right? But do you really? Because you aren't seeing us.
They're not?
Nope.
So, what are they seeing?
Well, they're seeing the light off of a TV or a computer or projector screen. Right now, we're being recorded on a camera. Huh? Yes. Yes. But does the camera even see us? I mean, all it's seeing is the light bouncing off our forms, right? Watch this. Okay, right now, we're in pitch black darkness. You might as well be watching a blank screen. We're here, you know we are because you can hear us, but who knows whether or not it's exactly as you remember? Because of light. I'm Kyle, this right here is Samantha.
Hi, guys.
And this is Wilson, and today we are taking a closer look at how we see things, or don't. Hey, want to see something weird? Come on. What is that?
Oh, I know that is an alien planet from a video game.
Whatever it is, it's disgusting.
I wouldn't say it's disgusting, Wilson. After all, you have it on your face.
What?
Yeah.
No, get off!
No, it's you too, Samantha, by the way. It's not.
I have a video game on my face.
No, it's not an alien planet. Thank you, though. Thanks. No, see, we just have to take a closer look because this is actually this.
Wait, you're saying that image is just an eyelash?
Yep. Seen through a microscope. See, some things that we see every day look kind of gross and freaky and foreign, you know?
I don't think mine look like that because those look icky.
Okay. Well, this is tiny. Want to see something huge?
Oh, more than anything.
Okay. So we're going to move from the microscope to the telescope.
Oh, I've got one of those.
Okay. All right. Yes. This right here are the pillars of creation. They're these giant trunks of gas and dust. And some people think the gas and dust are out there making brand new stars. Whoa. Yeah, right? All of that space dust is just a combination of carbon and hydrogen. All the same things that make up you and me, but they're out there making brand new stars in the sky. So everything from the eyelashes on your face to these astronomical miracles 7,000 light years away are all part of the same components. Isn't that amazing?
Amazing. But wait, how far is 7,000 light years?
41 quadrillion miles. It's crazy, right?
I mean, I guess.
So cool.
No matter where we are or what we're doing, we're all just trying to take a closer look at the things around us, whether they be teeny tiny and can fit in the palm of our hand, or they're trillions and trillions of miles out there in space.
So far away.
It really is. Whether we're looking at it through a microscope or a telescope or binoculars or even glasses, we all just want to see the universe around us.
Getting to see stuff like this is amazing.
It really is. I love how we were created to see things and how there are so many things created that allow us to see. But we're not done yet. We'll be back in a little bit and talk more about it.
Do we get to blow something up?
Oh, that also sounds exciting.
We can sure try.
Boom!
I hope you're having fun, and we're just getting started. So what's next is craft time. So go get that packet that you have picked up for today. Get inside, find the craft time supplies. Everything you need is in your bag. So when you have it in front of you, all you need to do is push play, and what comes next is a quick overview of how to do your craft. Have fun! Day one craft. Today we are going to make a balloon cup launcher. So you have the supplies that you need. You need a cup, a pair of scissors, a ping pong ball, a balloon, and some tape. All right, so what you're going to do first is take your scissors and cut out the bottom of the cup, just like this. All right, just like that. Kind of have to stab it pretty hard, so you may need an adult, a parent, or a teenager to help you get that started, or to do it all the way together. Now, this part could be a little sharp, so we're gonna take our tape. If I can find the end of it. And we will just put it right on the edge. Kind of keep bending it. Make sure that you tuck the tape all the way in so it's not kind of folding out, or it'll actually make your ping pong ball stick and it won't come out. So I'm gonna get just a little bit more tape for that. Folding and tucking it in as I tape it down. All right, no sharp edges. Next, we are going to take our balloon and we're going to cut, we're just gonna cut the end off about a fourth of the way down. Just like that. Okay, so it's open. We're gonna go ahead and tie off this end, just like you would if you blew up the balloon. And then we're gonna stretch this piece all the way over this back end. Okay? See why we wanted to get those edges not sharp? We don't want it to rip our balloon. So now that that's on there, we want to secure that with some tape. So get another piece of tape. And I'm just going to go all the way around it just to make sure it's good and taped down. More tape so we know it's nice and secure. All right. So that is basically it. That is your balloon cup launcher. You also have included a target. So what you would do is take your ping pong ball, put it in, and pop it. It just went way across the room. So have fun with this. You can try to hit the target and count your points. You can get a measuring stick and go for distance. There's lots of different things you can do. So take a little time, play with your balloon cup launcher, and then come right back here for Bible time with Kellen.
Whoa, this is amazing! Can you see that? Oh, hey there. My name's Kellen, and that was my eyeball. Let's do it one more time. Woo! Woohoo! Ah, cool, right? Well, God gave us eyes to see, and they're pretty impressive. The eye muscles are the fastest in the body, and while the eye is only an inch across and weighs less than a slice of bread, it has over 2 million working parts and can see millions of colors. Incredible, right? Our Bible story today is from the book of Romans and was written by a guy named the Apostle Paul. Now, Paul was not one of the original 12 disciples of Jesus, but he had a pretty amazing encounter with Jesus that changed his life. So amazing that Paul ended up writing several books in the New Testament, more than any other person. And so in Romans, Paul writes this: "Ever since the world was created, it has been possible to see the qualities of God that are not seen. I'm talking about his eternal power and about the fact he is God. Those things can be seen in what he has made, so people have no excuse for what they do." So what is Paul saying? He's saying, look around. Look at this incredible world. See the incredible things in nature. The ocean, the mountains, how intricate a beautiful and single flower is. Why are these things here? Well, Paul's saying it points to a God who created them. But God's creation doesn't just include nature. Look at your friends and your family, the people that you love and that love you. Where does that love come from? It comes from how you were created. And that fact also points to a God who loves us. Paul is simply saying, stop and take a closer look. And when you do, you'll see the evidence of a God who loves you and loves the world. If we really look for it, we'll be able to see the amazing things about God and the amazing things God is doing in our world. But here's something else I want to look at today. Even though Paul wrote this with only being able to use his eyes, today we're also going to use some tools to help us see things our eyes by themselves can't see. Let's take this telescope for example. Our eyes can only see so far, but when we look through a telescope and bring it into focus, we can see things further out in space. And some scientists have even used bigger and more powerful telescopes to see further and further into space. And here's the thing about space. It's huge! Let me show you what I've been able to see. So, here's us. But here we are in our solar system. Yep. You see that tiny little blue dot? That's us. So that's our solar system. But our solar system is a tiny, tiny thing in our galaxy, the Milky Way. Now, where are we in our galaxy? You gotta figure we're right in the middle, right? Nope. Our solar system, all 8 of our planets and the sun, is like a speck of sand right here. And you're thinking, well, that's gotta be it, right? The galaxy's huge, so huge that I can't even wrap my head around it. But do you know how many more massive galaxies there are in the universe? Maybe a handful? Scientists now believe there are 2 trillion galaxies. When we look up at the stars, it lets us see the traits of a God who is bigger than our imagination. So, now that you and I are maybe feeling a little small, let me show you something else. I have a microscope here, and with super high-powered microscopes, we can see incredible detail of the smallest things. Our body is made up of all kinds of cells and some of the smallest things that can do incredible work that help us walk and talk, eat and think, digest our food, run around, climb trees, and each of those cells has its own job. Here, take a look at this. All right, let's bring this into focus. All right, there we go. What do you guys think those are? I'll give you a hint. Everyone take a deep breath right now. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Those things are called alveoli. Our lungs are made up of tiny air sacs that take oxygen in and carbon dioxide out with every breath. Look how incredible they are. Do you know how many of them are in your lungs? Hundreds of millions. Every breath while you're running in gym class and every breath while you're sleeping. When you take a closer look with a microscope, we can see that even the smallest part of us is created with such detail and care. Our God is so vast, it's mind-boggling. but he also cares about the smallest thing inside each of you. But what else can we see in creation that points us to a God we can't see? Well, we read in Genesis, in the creation story, that humans were a part of creation. And it says that we were all created in the image of God. That includes me, and that includes you. That means a lot of things, but I think it means that since we were created in God's image, we too can point to God. I'll give you an example. If I saw a building on fire, that would be pretty scary, right? But do you know what else I could see if I took out this pair of binoculars? Whoa, I'd see people. I'd see the firefighters running to put out the fire. Maybe even going inside to save people. When we see people loving others more than themselves, it points to a God who created us to do some pretty amazing things. When we really focus, we have so many things around us that we can see and observe. And even though we can't physically see God, the things we can see point to a God that is here right now working in our lives. As we learn more and more about this world that God has created for us, we can be excited about how much care God gave the world. And that's a reminder that God loves me and God loves you. And that's some pretty good news. Well, I'll see you next time as we take a closer look.
Oh, cool.
That is awesome.
Check it out. Oh, hey.
Hi.
I have my friend Tara here with me.
Hi, guys.
And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have you pause the video and you're gonna get a chance to see what we're seeing right now. Pull out your small group time folder, and what you have inside are just some activities to do right there at home with your parents. You have a focus booklet, you have 3D glasses, and you've got your pencils. So have fun.
So cool.
It is awesome.
Oh, hey, welcome back to A Closer Look. Today, we're talking about something yes.
I think I get it.
Okay, what do you get?
Why the show is called Closer Look.
Okay.
It's because we are taking a closer look at all the things we can see.
Okay, yes, very close, but not just the things we can see, also the things we can't.
Like dangerous ultraviolet radiation.
Oh, okay, turn that off. That's okay, yeah, but not quite that. But you know what? Hold on one second. I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, coming through. Perfect. Okay, so obviously there's things we can see and we know that are there. But then there are things that we can't see, but we have instruments like, hold on to that for me, thank you. Instruments like telescopes to see where they are. But then, can you plug this in for me? Thank you so much. Then there are things we can't see, but we know they are there.
Like what?
Like, I got it. This. Like the wind! We can't see it, but we know it's there because of all the things that it touches, like Wilson's papers and all of their hair as it's blowing through the wind.
What?
Sorry, I said the wind. You can know that it's there, but it shows you the things you can't see.
I don't like it! I want it to stop! I think they get the point!
Okay, fine, yeah. Okay, hold on. But you know, that's the whole point of this show. We want you to take a closer look at things, even things we can't see. Even though we can't see some things, we can know they're there because of the things we can see. I mean, there's so many things around us we can't see, but they affect everything we do day to day.
Like wind,
Like atoms.
oxygen.
Like ultraviolet radiation light, right, Samantha? Right?
What?
Ah,
Did you say something about dangerous autopilot integration?
no.
Okay. Then I can't hear you.
All right. Do you have an otoscope?
Do I have a bar of soap?
What's an otoscope?
It's a thing that doctors use to look into people's ears. I think Samantha here stood a little too close to that fan.
I can't hear you too. I think I stood too close to the fan.
I think so too. Probably, yeah.
All right. Follow me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, what about you? What are some cool things around you that you see? And what are some things you know that are real, even though you can't see them? Have fun taking a closer look on your own, and we'll see you next time on A Closer Look.
This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah. Woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, oh. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you, you. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only, you are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you.
God made everything that we can see. When we focus on the things that we can see, it helps us remember that we can trust God no matter what. Remember, focus on what you can see. It'll help you focus on God, the one who loves you and is always there with you. Here's a fun question to think about. What's your most favorite thing that God created? Go ahead and talk about it with whoever's there with you. in your house or apartment. And we'll see you next week as we look at more ways to focus on God together. See ya!